From the city of brotherly love, MLB The Show has baseball from Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Time for Game 2 of the regular season between the Miami Marlins and the Philadelphia Phillies. Stay tuned for Phillies baseball next. Aaron Nola, a right-hander out of Louisiana, will be the starter. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, we're looking at a guy that knows how to pitch. Last year, his ERA was just under 3.5 for the season. And I would imagine going into the offseason, he's looking to better that. And hopefully, he gets off to a good start. We'll see if that starts in this one today.
And now, here is John Birdie. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Birdie.
First offering. And the first pitch of the afternoon is taken for ball one as we get underway in Philadelphia. Dan Dero, these Phillies, as they begin play here today, are coming off a good victory here in front of the home faithful on opening day.
Yeah, Matty, I know it's a long season, but they were able to win the opener, and nothing would be sweeter if you can get in your car today and drive home 2-0. This is a big game. This is a nice little momentum either way. Another win here, and they're going to be feeling great about where they're at.
Now the pitch. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike. His past line against Aaron Nola. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. And a little off to begin the afternoon as it's to 3-1 now.
He's only 4 pitches in, but he doesn't look too sharp to start the day off.
Him up. Real Muto has a play, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. With that, a look at the batting order for the Marlins. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Well, Matt, when we drove over to the ballpark today, we were expecting some offensive firepower, especially in this yard. It's a hitter's yard, but that can sometimes work against them. I'm interested to see what lineup stays within themselves and executes and manufactures to get this done.
Connor Scott comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And the pitch. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. So let's take a peek at the officiating crew in this one. Behind the plate is Kenny Jansen.
Hey, the book on Kenny Jansen, D-Road, not a very big zone, but he will give you that low pitch below the knees.
Yeah, and he's consistent. You're okay with that as an offensive player. He wants to give that pitch below the knees. If this pitcher can execute consistently, you better make the adjustment. Hey, that's a good sinker right there. That's his bread and butter pitch, and if he's got that going, especially early, it's going to be tough to get some runs off him.
Here now the 2-2. And there's a base hit on the line.
Batting third, the third baseman, Brian Anderson.
In now, Brian Anderson. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Man at first for him following the 1-out single. Throw over to the bag. Runner's back. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Sinker down around the knees gets the called strike. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there. The straight changeup. He hadn't used it yet in this at-bat, and what does he do? He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout.
that'll bring in Garrett Cooper. Pitch outside the throw. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. Another look at the throw down that results in a third out on the bases. Bottom of the first, straight ahead. We are scoreless on the show. Sixto Sanchez gets the ball for Miami in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matty V, this ought to be exciting. This is one of the top young pitchers in the game right now. He keeps getting better. He keeps learning. And if he continues at this pace, this guy has a chance to be one of the more reliable pitchers in the game.
Digging in next will be Starling Marte. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Phillies, the center fielder,
Now
Starling
the pitch.
Marte.
These Marlins, as they take the field this afternoon, they started the season out on the wrong foot, dropping one on the road on opening day.
Yeah, Matty, they need to grab this one today. You don't want to drop the first 2 games of the season. I don't care if it's on the road. I know you're going to have to battle, play well at home. You can't afford to get on the team bus back to the hotel 0-2.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
1-1 pitch is a sinker taken for a strike. 1 and 2. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there.
Batting second,
Strikes that elevated
third baseman.
fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time, you get the result you saw right there. A big swing and a miss, and another strikeout.
That brings up Alec Bohm. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. One out, nobody on. In there, and it's even at 1.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
The 1-1. Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2.
Batting third.
A moment now to check out the hometown Phil's starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, Matt, I'm going to be paying close attention to Starling Marte. You can bet the opposition spent a decent amount of time crafting a game plan to stop this guy, because as he goes, so goes the team. You stop him, you've got a chance to win. You don't, you're probably going to lose.
Here's Bryce Harper now. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Phillies down in order, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Garrett Cooper.
Leading off
He'll
for
begin
Miami,
things here against Aaron
baseman,
Nola.
Garrett Cooper.
Now here's the first offering.
Oh, that's low.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0.
Ball.
Popped him up. Hoskins in foul ground. He's got it 1 away.
Batting fifth.
Time to take a look at the Philly D. And let's focus our attention on shortstop Didi Gregorius. Not only has this guy been knighted, yes, they call him Sir Didi back in his homeland, Curacao. He's one of the best ball players coming down the pike, starting with Andrew Jones, Xander Bogaerts, and it's Didi Gregorius' time. Hits from the left side of the plate with power and the ability to go in the hole with one of the strongest arms in the game.
J.J. Bleday comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. No score here as we play inning number 2. Ball 1, well below the zone. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
I think he kind of trained the hitter's eyes in that at bat. What I mean is you'll find the first 3 pitches are all down around the knee. So as a hitter, he's probably looking down there again, and that's the perfect time to raise his sights and make a good pitch up.
At the plate now, Jorge Alfaro. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. His past line against Aaron Nola, he's gone 3 for 11. The 0-1 pitch. Big swing at the knuckle curve, gets nothing but air. 0-2 now.
I know this guy has a lot of weapons on the mound, but what makes him so successful is that he's aggressive in the zone, getting ahead, forcing action.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Line to the right side. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Nice adjustment by the batter right there. You cannot fault the pitcher for going to that well again. First one he swings and misses through, and this one, the batter's able to execute and drive it for a base hit.
Brandon Drury will bat next. And he puts it on the ground to second. Gloved by Taylor. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. 1 left for Miami. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score.
Concentrate in my balance, give life a better chance. I'm too involved in God, not television.
Last half of the second set to go, and that'll bring in a perennial MVP candidate for years to come, Rhys Hoskins.
Rhys Hoskins.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Hey. The windup and the 0-1.
Hey, looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Swing, and he launches this one to deep left field. Drury looks up, and it's gone. Rhys Hoskins with a solo shot. First home run of the campaign for it, and the Phillies grab a 1-0 lead.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering class of one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor of the game.
Now to the plate, Didi Gregorius. The first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Started to offer at it as an appeal goes down to Jerry Hillsdale at third, but Jerry says he held up. It's ball 1. To right field and absolutely hammered. Forget about making a play on that ball. It's way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. First home run of the campaign for it, as the Phillies have taken a 2-0 lead. And we'll employ the use of our show track technology to get a better idea of that home run. And you see it there, 111 miles an hour off the bat. He certainly squared that one up well.
Batting 6th, the catcher.
Into the box,
JT
Realmuto.
Realmuto.
He'll take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Here it comes. Look out. A fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent. Beware.
Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Here comes the 1-2. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
That's a pretty impressive pitch from a young arm like that. If you could spot your pitches there, and advantage counts like 1 and 2, you're going to have a lot of strikeouts and soft contact.
So the next hitter to dig in will be Andrew McCutchen, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold. 0-2.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. Ton of rotation on that ball. You could almost see the red dot from up here. Nasty depth.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here. 1-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Here's another 1-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. Leday is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
Batting 8, the second baseman, Chris Taylor.
So 2 out, nobody on. And in to hit next, it'll be the ever versatile Chris Taylor. Now here's the first offering. On the ground to the left side. He's got it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. I'll give the enthusiasm a 10, the dancing a 4. No shame, and you gotta love it. More of the show. Saturday baseball after this. Top of the third set to get underway, and that'll bring up the switch-hitting shortstop, Leonardo Rivas.
Hey, Matty, they need to get some offense going in this one. Getting a run back in this inning, give them a little bit of confidence that they can keep up in this game.
Now a fastball to start the third. That misses. It's ball 1.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed start.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Ball 3 to a leadoff hitter that can run. Not the greatest way to start this right here. I think right now you really have to start pouring some pitches into that strike zone.
And that won't find the zone either. So speed on base here to begin the inning. It's a 4-pitch walk.
That is not the way he wanted to start off this half inning. It's one thing to walk the leadoff hitter, but it's even more painful when the leadoff hitter is an absolute burner and he can really wreak some havoc on the bases.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Sixto Sanchez. A textbook sack bunt situation here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he'll try to bunt that man to second, but this one kicks foul. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Pitch is way outside, and that's straight to the backstop. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, now might be a good time to make a visit to the mound. Your pitcher walks the first batter and allows them to get into scoring position with the wild pitch. Got to settle him down and make sure everything's all right physically.
1-1. Misses for the second ball.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
The 2-1 is going to be a sacrifice attempt as he gets it down. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection.
Well, when you're trying to move a guy up to third with a bunt, that's exactly how you want to do it. Make the third baseman field the ball. That way his only play is to first. That was very well executed.
Into the box now, John Birdie, as he lines it out to center. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And they're on the board as now it's a 2-1 ball game.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send him. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
And now in the box, Connor Scott. He collected a base hit his first time up. The pitch. Hey. 2 out, nobody on. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Hey, down in the count 0-2, I'd like to see a little choke and poke right here. Maybe work it up the middle or opposite field with 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, and that's out number 3. So they scratch across a run on no hits, no errors, and no one left on. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. Phillies lead this one 2-1. And stepping in, Aaron Nola as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
The pitcher.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Sinkers in there. No balls and a strike. Goodness. 0-2 now.
Usually you see chases outside the zone on off-speed stuff like sliders, breaking balls, and changeups. But to chase a fastball that far outside the zone tells me this hitter's not seeing it well at all.
And he fouls this one off. The 0-2 once more. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Classic slider down and away from the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand. So they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Here's Starling Marte as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. A ball and a strike to the Phillies leadoff man. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Skied into straightaway right. Long run for the right fielder. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Now batting, the third baseman, Alex Bohm.
Next, here is Alex Bohm. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at bat.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
No balls and 1 strike. The windup and the 0-1.
Down 1-1. Nope, that's down.
A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes
2 strikes.
now. Got him swinging. Made him chase outside the zone that time, and that puts an end to the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. So now here is Brian Anderson. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Brian Anderson.
Now here's the first offering. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. And he takes a cold strike 2. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. 2-2. Ground ball right side. Taylor has it. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Up next for the Marlins, the first baseman, Garrett Cooper.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Garrett Cooper. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
He's going to have to set his sights a little lower right there. That pitch was able to get by him. His swing was just a little under.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
Boy, that's a great take right there. He might have been frozen by that pitch, but it missed by just enough to give him life in this AB.
This one's blooped out toward right center field. Taylor takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the 2nd out.
The batter, the right fielder, J.J. Bleday.
So the bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that brings up J.J. Bleday. Now the first pitch. Set to deliver the 0-1. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. Pitch on the way. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2.
2-2.
Got him swinging, and that's the 3rd out. Miami down in order. Our score remains 2-1. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And standing in is the veteran outfielder, Bryce Harper.
Harper.
First pitch of the AB now.
Count 1-0.
And it's fouled away. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Those were two great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
Now the 2-1. Fouled away. Here now the 2-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot the sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you can do with that. Textbook sinker.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. Here's the 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. There's ball two as the slider dips below the zone. The 2-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike two.
Well, this guy's got it going on right now. He's executing everything. He should feel pretty good. He's retired 7 in a row.
2-2 pitch is fouled away. Into the windup and the pitch. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Certainly not showing any signs of intimidation with these middle of the order guys. That's back-to-back Ks. And the 3 and 4 guys are harmlessly back in the dugout.
Here's Didi Gregorius. Hit sharply on the ground. Throwing the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. Phillies down in order. They still lead it 2-1. And we're back from Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production. And flat out, he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys into scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic. Sometimes you just have to fight through the downturns and keep your focus and energy high.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. First pitch of the AB on its way. Jorge Alfaro is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike.
Can you boys say next? Who's next up to bat? Because this guy's done. You cannot fall down 0-2 to one of the better pitchers in the league and expect to get a base hit.
0-2 count and the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he'll start the 5th the same way he ended the 4th with a punch out, 1 away.
With how hard guys throw these days, 94 miles an hour is good, but not as impressive as it used to be. Professional hitters can't catch up with that, so it's all about setting the fastball up with good off-speed stuff to make it look more effective. And that's exactly what he did right there.
To the plate now, Brandon Drury. As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Wow, that was an ugly swing right there, and that tells us all we need to know. Nobody's picking the baseball right now. This guy.
And there's out number 2.
Now batting, shortstop, Leonardo Rivas.
Now at the plate, here is Leonardo Rivas. No official at-bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. First offering. fifth inning. 2-1 our score. A ball and a strike.
We got a ball, 1 strike.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
2 strikes.
Yeah, Matty, you see the same pitch 3 times in a row and you find yourself down 1 and 2 in the count. Your head starts to get on a swivel here. Is he coming back with it 4 times, or do I have to sit on something else?
Popped up. Bohm is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. They still trail it here, 2-1.
You ain't from where you say you from. You ain't done what you say you done. We don't believe that. You ain't from where you say you from. You ain't done what you say you done. We don't believe that.
Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and next to hit is the catcher, JT Realmuto.
The catcher, JT Realmuto.
Here's the first pitch.
Nope.
Realmuto, a 6'1" right-handed swinger and thrower. He's a 9-year major league vet. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
He is in complete command out on the mound today. He's got all 4 corners locked in, and now he's raising eye levels to boot.
And the off-balance throw will be too late, so a good effort that time, but it's an infield single.
Now back.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still 1 good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Row, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher. There's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. Comes in with the changeup, and it's 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
Realmuto aboard here at first with nobody out. A 3-1 count to the Phillies left fielder.
Woo, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
And a good pitch there as they come after him, and the count goes full.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
No walks so far. Here's the 3-2. Two runs, 3 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Good battle. Count remains full. Count still full, 3-2. Payoff pitch one more time. It's a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
The batter, number 7.
Stepping in next,
Second baseman.
grounded out in his last at bat.
Yeah, man, I expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right there. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Here's the pitch.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown the first pitch strike to.
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. A bullet to first base. Tries to dance back to the bag to double off the runner, but not in
Now
time.
batting, the pitcher, Aaron Nola.
Next to hit will be the pitcher. Aaron Nola comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Now the first pitch. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter-friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
This one's flared off to the right side, and that's in there. Base hit. They'll hold at second, and there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, I've been impressed with this guy. Not only has he thrown the ball well, now he's mixing in a base hit late in the game, giving his manager options. Whether or not he's a pitch guy, keep him in there, go to the relief. I mean, he's opened up a whole weaponry box for the man.
Stepping in now, Starling Marte. 0-1 the count. Two down, runners at first and second. Sinker, and this one's over as well. 0-2 now.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
Hit hard on the ground to second. A dive, and he knocks it down. And no chance of a recovery here, as despite great effort that time, they won't get it out on the play. And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. So now to the plate, Alec Bohm. He'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Looking to keep this a 1-run game, the pitch.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
Two 2-0 count.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Here it is.
Taking all the way there, and a walk could be huge here, so I wouldn't be surprised if he's got the bat on his shoulder again on the next pitch.
And a 2-2 sinker falls in there. 3-2 now.
This is the cat and mouse of today's game. 3-1 almost definitely bought you that fastball, and he took it. Interested to see if this pitcher goes to that well again, fear of bases being loaded, or he's willing to break something off.
Now a ball hit in the air, and this looks like it'll get him out of it. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. Phillies leave him loaded. They lead it 2-1. Now into the box, Sixto Sanchez. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, let's see if he can work a walk, maybe a knock, ground ball with eyes, something. Catch a gap to get this offense going. 2 hits as a team can start demoralizing your confidence. But if he can get on, start some traffic and motion, we might have something.
First pitch on its way. Bottom part of the zone, a good changeup gets the call. Heading out towards shallow right. Harper has a read on it. One away.
The batter, number 5, second baseman, John Birdie.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, John Birdie. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line-out.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the results sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
Low-scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the 6th. 1-1 to the Marlins leadoff hitter. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. On the move is Harper. Lays out, and he's got it. A great play for out number 2. Standing in now, Connor Scott. As it's grounded sharply to first. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And the recovery will not be in time at first, and the inning will continue following the infield single.
Hey, tip your hat to the pitcher right there. That was a streak of 11 batters retired in a row before that base hit. Let's see if he can regroup and keep going.
Into the box, Brian Anderson. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
The 1-0. It's a changeup that drops below the knees for a ball.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitcher.
Now the 2-0 home. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. Got a piece. It's 2-2. Scott, the runner at first with 2 gone. Into the corner and slicing foul. And there's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Now a check swing here, and no swing, says the home plate umpire. Not even an appeal. It's ball 4.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with a man in scoring position.
So here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Garrett Cooper, trying here to plate the tying run from second. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. Two men are on with 2 men out. And he falls behind 0-2. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you could get him to fish outside the zone. He's still in the driver's seat right now, and I'd expect something else to miss off the plate.
1-2 pitch.
Now 2-2, 2 on, 2 out. This is when you have to make a pitch right here. The last thing you want to do is run the count full to 3-2. Then the runners are going to be off to the races.
Swing and a miss on the knuckle curve, and the inning is over. Marlins strand a pair. They're down 2-1. Bryce Harper will dig into the plate. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon.
The right fielder, Bryce Harper.
First delivery to him. And that misses for ball 1. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
You could bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
Well-located changeup on that one as it catches the black for a called strike.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
Lake making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1 and 2. Into the windup and the pitch. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
What a great battle to start this inning. What a great job by the leadoff hitter. He knows that this pitcher's starting to get up there in pitches. The manager's starting to get restless. Let's see if we can knock him out and get into that bullpen.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Now the 3-2 pitch. And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Rhys Hoskins will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. He's set and the pitch. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. And it's quickly 0-2. Sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Line towards center field. Oh, and this deflects right off him. And they've really got something going here. Runners at 2nd and 3rd to start the inning.
Now that
Absolutely dealing right now. So this is a big moment in this game. If his teammates can pick him up and drive him in now, that might be all they need to get the W here.
Now the Miami manager's up out of the dugout and on his way out to the mound. And he's going to motion for the bullpen as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. He'll wind up lasting just 5 innings here. Didn't pitch all that poorly, yet he's gone nonetheless.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Brad Peacock takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning.
Number 41, Brad.
In now, Didi Gregorius. As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He Phillies working on a 1-for-2 game so far. One 0 count. Here it is. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
Boy, the Phillies have been looking for some offense all game long. They've yet to find it. Let's hope they can find it pretty soon.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. Leday is there. Let's see if they try it. And neither runner will be able to move up. And it's a wasted chance with one out in the inning now.
Catcher, JT Realmuto.
Now at the plate, JT Realmuto. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Here's the first pitch to him. Way late on the fastball for strike one.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
Comes set with the 0-1. And he misses with it 1-1.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
Fouled off. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it.
22.
Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
And it appears they're going to give him the intentional walk here, so now they'll have a force at any base with 2 gone.
That's what's called getting the trigger. Everyone knows he's a power batter, so it's all about not letting him be the guy that beats you.
And now a crucial spot. Bases loaded. 2 men gone. And in to hit next, it'll be the ever-versatile Chris Taylor. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Strike one to start the at-bat. Taylor behind 0-2 the count.
He put himself in a good position jumping ahead 0-2 with the bases loaded. Now we'll see if he can finish it off.
And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2.
I mean, he's coming right after him, Matty. 3 fastballs in a row.
Harper on third. Hoskins on second. McCutchen on at first with 2 down. Hit to first. Back to him. And he'll take it to the bag himself. And a great job of pitching out of the bases loaded situation as the side is retired. Phillies leave them loaded as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Batter will be J.J. Bleday, and he'll get us started in what's officially the back third of this one.
J.J. Bleday.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hard hit ball to second. Taylor's got it. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting, catcher, Jorge Alfaro.
Stepping up is Jorge Alfaro. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Now a changeup here to start things out, but that'll dip a bit too low, and it's 1-0. Now some movement out in the Phillies bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen. called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1.
You could tell this guy's got great feel for all this stuff right now. To break out that nasty hammer right there, this guy's on point.
The count now at 2-1. Into the windup and the pitch. Weakly hit to third. And the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag. So you can mark that one down as an E5, and I bet he'd like to have that one over. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Vince Velasquez will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Gene Segura will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Next to stand in is Brendan Drury's lifetime line against Velasquez. He's gone 2 for 5. First delivery to him. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And even 1-1 count to Brendan Drury.
Yeah, he just wasn't on time right there. Front foot not down in time. Nothing happens before the front foot can get down.
We're in the 7th inning now. The pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. Quick check on that tying run at first. And the runner back in standing. And here's a ball hit in the air. On the move is Harper, but this will land untouched. And he struck him out.
That's a big strike out there with the tying run over at first base. Now, 2 outs. It's a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
At the plate, Leonardo Rivas batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. A runner on first with 2 away. Got caught lunging there as this one's fouled away. Here comes the 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
He got ahead with 2 good fastballs and then tried to drop the changeup to see if he'd be out in front. Did a great job of laying off that pitch right there. Interested to see where he goes now.
Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. High in the air out to center field. Marte gets under it and makes the catch to end the inning. Marlins lead 1. Our score remains 2-1. Gene Segura standing in. He's newly entered into the ballgame, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. And now pitch on the way. And that's in there for strike 1. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Leday is there to put it away for out number 1.
The center fielder, number 6, Starling Marte.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Starling Marte. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now here's the first offering. less than impressive swing there to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
I'm sure the boys are going to blow him up in the clubhouse for that ugly swing right here. But he has a chance to regroup. Take a deep breath, take a step out of the box, and know you got a few to play with.
Count now, a ball and a strike. Now the pitch. And he fouls this one off. Here comes the 1-2. Misses, ball 2. Bases are empty, one man out. Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2.
Now batting, third baseman, Alex Bohm.
Up next, Alex Bohm. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch coming, here it is.
Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0. To short. Throwing the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They still lead it 2-1.
I can't stop even if I could.
Cameron Meisner will pinch hit here, and he's the
Marlins.
potential tying run.
Number 84, Cameron Meisner.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
Hey. 0-1 for count.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. They really bunch him up on that because he swings and misses for the first out.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is. It's true. So in the 8th inning of the one-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
Archie Bradley is out from the bullpen now as he'll be making his first appearance of this young season.
Number 23, Archie Bradley.
At the plate now, John Birdie. He'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. A ball and 2 strikes.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Heading out towards shallow right. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The batter, the center fielder, Connor Scott.
Digging in next, Connor Scott. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. First delivery to him.
1-0.
The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike.
1-1.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
1-2.
The 1-2. Pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. Swing and a miss on the upper curve, and the inning is over. Miami down in order. They still trail it here 2-1. Richard Blyer is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Next to dig in will be Bryce Harper. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
Phillies, the right fielder, Bryce Harper.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Lays off 1-0.
1-0.
Too much bite on the sinker, and he's behind 2-0 now.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
Three and 0 now.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
He's set. Here's the 3-0.
Hey. I got 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike.
And it's fouled away. And another foul ball. And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th.
That leadoff walk is a
Number
great
three,
way to start
number
this inning when you're
17.
looking to pad the lead.
Three.
Could be the beginning of good things here in this half inning.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Rhys Hoskins. Prior history in this matchup, he's 0 for 7. First pitch on the way. A ball and no strikes. Blyer, a native Floridian. He was taken in the 6th round during the 2008 draft.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
Now the 1-0.
2-0.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
In the dirt, it's 3-0 now. Didi Gregorius waits on deck. A swing by Hoskins, and this is driven to deep left. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, his second of the game, and the Phillies have opened it up now. It's 4-1.
And the home crowd has really come to life here in the bottom of the 8th. They know as well as anybody that a 3-run lead this late in the game is awfully tough to overcome, especially on the road. 3 outs, and this one is theirs.
Now batting, shortstop, Didi
Into the box now, Didi Gregorius. That finds the first baseman's glove, and that's a tough first out.
Up next to Philadelphia, the catcher, JT
Digging in will be JT Realmuto. Struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
He's set. Here it comes.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
So 1-1 home. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Yeah, you ain't kidding, Matty. Dan, what does this feel like when balls are just flying out of the yard?
Hero, it's just one of those days when you're out there as a pitcher going, oh, I wish I was somewhere anywhere else but on that bump right now. This has the makings of being a long game.
2 balls.
2 balls and 2 strikes to the Phillies catcher.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Leday is over near the line now as he makes the catch for the 2nd out of the inning.
The left fielder, number 22, Andrew McCutcheon.
Next up, Andrew McCutcheon. Prior history versus this arm, batting .500, 5 for 10. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. Here's the first pitch.
Ball, inside.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there, that cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
Down the left field line and deep. And foul.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin the win if he starts looking for it in there.
Swung on and missed, and it's even at 2-2.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. The 2-2 one more time. Hard hit ball to second. Reined in. For the first beats him easily, and the side is retired. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. Last chance coming up here for the Marlins. It's now 4-1 Philadelphia.
I'm part of the solution, yeah. My own personal retribution, yeah. The new me is new.
Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Jose Alvarado comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth. Set to start the ninth in this one, and set to go as the third baseman, Brian Anderson.
They look like they're up against it here. Down 3 on the road, trying to come back against the closer.
From the stretch.
Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0 home is looked at for ball number 2. Now the 2-0. And this is foul tipped at the plate right off the arm of the catcher behind the plate. Ouch. Lays off the breaking pitch, and it's 3 balls and a strike.
If you're at the plate in this situation, you're only thinking one thing, and that is get on base. You got 3 balls. It has to be perfect over those 17 inches for you to pull the trigger. A walk is as good as a knock right here.
Fouled away. Now the 3-2 pitch on the ground to the right side. Throw on the first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now back, the first baseman, Garrett Cooper.
Now it'll be Garrett Cooper, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First pitch on its way. And misses inside with that one. Ball 1. The 1-0.
This offense has been underachieving all day, putting way too much pressure on their own pitching staff. Someone has to have a quality AB and get this line going.
The 1-1 is taken for ball 2. Now a swing and a miss at the hard sinker, and they're back to even 2-2. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Marte is under it. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Up next for the Marlins, the right fielder, J.J. Bleday.
Next, it'll be J.J. Bleday, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Now, this is a perfect example of why this manager feels so confident going to this beast in the 9th right here. He is throwing absolute thunder right here, pumped up, and looks the part.
Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon. Now this crowd of over 38,000 on their feet. Goes the other way as this is line to left. And call that a nice clean base hit, his first of the game.
And if you're the manager, you've got to love that about your team. They were down to their last strike, but they refused to go down without a fight, so they lived to fight some more.
So now to the plate, Jorge Alfaro, as the first pitch sinker misses to him. It's ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. The 1-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
The last thing you want to do when you've got a 3-run lead in the 9th is give the other guys any sense of hope. It's a good time to challenge here on 2-0, especially since there's a good chance he's taking until he gets a strike.
Looked like that swing was in slow motion. 2-1. Bleday leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. Miami down to their last strike. Outside at a full count, 3-2. Brandon Drury would be next. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And he rolls over this one foul. We'll do it once more. 3-2. payoff pitch one more time. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Payoff pitch one more time. And this pitch misses for ball 4. So that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away.
The closer is supposed to slam the door on his opponent, but he left the door wide open with a walk there. We'll see if they can capitalize on it.
Big spot here. First and second, 2 men gone. And into bat next, it'll be Brandon Drury. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. In the dirt here. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. That's inside. 2-0.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Bullock back up the middle, and that's in there. Base hit. And the run will score from second as it's back to just a 2-run ball game now.
All right, huge knock to cut the deficit to 2 runs. You can start to see the fans are starting to get a little nervous. I'm going to need my man out on the mound to shut him down.
Your attention, please.
Gets the call here as he'll try and look for 1 out to finish this thing off.
Jake Diekman.
To the plate now, Leonardo Rivas. As he'll take a look at ball 1. No hits to this point. Ready. Here's the 1-0. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
2 down, runners at first and second. In the dirt. Throw over to third here. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Here's the 2-1. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon.
That's not really where you want to miss right there. I know this guy has got power stuff, but you can't live in the middle of the plate against this lineup and expect to have success.
Here's the payoff pitch. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And this should do it. And he'll make the final out to put an end to this one. And the Phillies have taken games 1 and 2 here at home as this one is over. 4-2 the final score today. The Philadelphia Phillies took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Aaron Nola earns his first win of the season. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
Our final line score this afternoon: